Friday nights are fight nights for Rampage, AEW, and Tony Khan, but it looks like somebody left the Rampage numbers in the fridge, and Nia Jax has been on a rampage of her own, because there's not much left, as AEW delivers its lowest ever rating for Rampage on a Friday night. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. These numbers have been munched into. Now we're going to break them down. 172,000. It's the lowest ever Rampage on a Friday night, Saturday night, Wednesday night. It doesn't matter what night Rampage has ever taken place. It's never been lower than this. A record low number in both viewership and key demo, including preemption. So no excuses. Nothing. This is the lowest rated Rampage show of all time.
Is it any surprise, though, when you look at the calibre of stars? Stars, brother.
Stars.
I'll do that talk. Yeah,
Take that back.
I'll take it back.
Calibre of stars. There's not a single... Yo, Punk got 1.2 million on his debut on this show.
Yep. And now
They're a million. They've lost 1 million since Punk debuted on Rampage. What the fuck has happened? 1 million.
Over 3 years ago now. See, is it 3? I would be over 3. Tell you what.
That means for every 6 people that was watching Rampage when CM Punk was on it, 5 of those 6 have went, nah, fuck this, I'm out.
Which doesn't sound like a lot, doesn't it? Not. It should be 6. It should be 6 because it's fucking shite. But here, people say we're too negative. It's every week that we are talking about record low this, record low that. It's shite. Everyone agrees with us.
Never mind fight night, it's shite night.
It's shite night every night of the week these days.
24/7. See, if wrestling was so good, then why is every company doing record low numbers? Why are Dynamite, Rampage, Collision numbers in the toilet? Why is WWE's numbers, Raw and SmackDown, in the toilet? Why is NXT, after doing almost 900k on the first 2 weeks, why are they getting close to 500,000? Why is TNA numbers so fucking low that they're not even being recorded? We can't even find out what the TNA numbers are because the numbers are so low they don't even get recognised.
That's when you know it's bad. When your numbers don't get recognised.
Coming from a company that used to do 2 million plus.
Yeah. It just show, I just think it shows you that maybe like longevity just ain't a wrestling thing unless you're WWE. And even them, man, they're going off the rails. But look at this.
I disagree with that. If it's good, then it's good. If you're shite after 15 years, then yeah, it's going to affect you. It's nothing to do with longevity. Wrestling's just dying.
Yeah, it's been dying a long time. I mean, 172,000 people is pitiful. But seeing you look at it, I'm surprised that many people tune in.
TNA used to have stars, right? First of all, there is no... I mean, how many stars are legitimately left in 2024?
Not many.
And let's say there's 10. Let's say there's 10 real stars. TNA is now the third biggest company, right? See back when they were in their best, when they were at thriving, they were the alternative to WWE, and they were a pretty good alternative. People used to say, oh, the money wasn't great. But see, for the stars, they could offer them a good enough deal with the working less dates that it was worthwhile. They were able to get Kurt Angle and other big stars to go to TNA and not do it. Let's not say WWE didn't want these guys. Guys were choosing TNA because the money was good and they were working less dates. You look at TNA now, the money's not good. They can't afford to pay anybody. And even if they somehow could have money, they're the third biggest company. What's the chances of a real legitimate star choosing TNA and not choosing WWE or choosing the money in AEW? Nowadays, the fact is, TNA can only get the guys that AEW and WWE don't want. And here, see 20 years ago, maybe there was enough stars for you to still get good people. But see in 2024, when wrestling fucking sucks and the rosters are shite and there's barely anybody that worth a damn, they're snapped up by the two top companies.
You're right though, because in the mid-2000s, even jobber wee promotions would have had better rosters than TNA.
Because they were getting the pick of the people that WWE didn't want.
Yep.
But you look at WWE now and it's insane. So yeah, TNA is dead, but anyway, let's talk about Rampage. That's the whole point of this video. 172,000 viewers, lowest viewership ever. A 0.05 in the key demo, the lowest key demo of all time for Rampage or for any AEW show. A 0.05, that's mental.
That may as well be 0. See, once it's 0.0, it's time to go home. You know what I mean? Like, what?
Jericho says that AEW is going to start beating WWE, remember?
Yo, but not the thing.
That did not age well.
No, what I think the key thing is, though, about Rampage, is, and you could move through Collision into this, Tony Khan gave up on them. Like, it's not just a case the ratings are... Everybody in the companies gave up on Rampage and Collision. There's no effort, there's no trying, there's nothing. Like, we can bury Dynamite and Raw and SmackDown and whatever,
Rampage
and NXT, but I mean, see those four compared to Collision and Rampage, it's night and day when you actually watch it.
Well, see, Rampage is not... the nail in the coffin for Rampage, I think, was Collision.
Yes.
But I would argue, even by the time Collision came around, Rampage was a dead show.
The nail in the coffin for Collision was Punk leaving. So, you could argue the nail in the coffin for Rampage. The first nail in the coffin for Rampage was Punk leaving.
So, this week's Rampage is down 29%. Last week it did 241,000. This week 172,000. Last week's key demo was 0.09. And that is 44% down on this week. So, almost half. Almost half.
Absolutely horrific, man. And that's half on an already shit number.
Yeah, it's not like it's half on a good number. Demo just out of control. Viewership out of control. Abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. There's not... You can't defend this shit. If you look at the most viewed YouTube clips from the Rampage episode, the highest viewed clip has got 55,000.
And that is by far the lowest. Like, the highest is like the lowest when you compare it to the other shows. With maybe the exception of Collision.
Main event, Commander and Lio Rush square off in a high-octane matchup. 47,000 views.
I'm actually flabbergasted there's people even watching this.
Remember, Jericho said he made Action Andretti into a star? Friendly Fire, Dark Order clashes with Top Flight and Action Andretti. 44,000.
Oh...
Queen Anamata takes on Top Flight's Lila Gray, 42,000. Huge trios action, JD Drake, Beef and Butcher versus LaFacchio and Ingo Nabalobi, 35k. And exclusive, huge tag team trios action, kicking off Rampage, 20k. Dead.
No, that is dead. And then the highlights for the show itself got 10k. I mean, come on. Like, we're not even exaggerating here. We have Fids in the month of October that's rivaling their highlights package there.
Just fucking dead numbers.
We don't have the. See, if we had the money that Tony Khan has, and he had our money, and he tried to put on Rampage, and we tried to put on our show, who do you think would be fucking hoovering more viewers and making more money? I'm going to go with us.
I'd go with us as well. Quarter one, 200k. That's as good as it got. Quarter two, lost 40k. Took down 20% from quarter one to quarter two. Quarter three, they went up 5,000 and then lost another 2,000 in quarter four. Just embarrassing. So quarter one, 200k. Quarter two, 160k. Quarter three, 165k. Quarter four, 163k. That, I don't know, that kind of tells me that people were maybe already on TNT going into quarter one. Why would they lose 20k?
Yeah, there's no real reason.
I mean, it's not like people thought, oh, we need to watch that great match to kick off the show. See that 6-man tag with Beef, JD Drake and the Butcher? We 100% need to watch that, but as soon as that's over, we can tune out.
Maybe the Big Bang Theory's on. But then, actually, if the Big Bang Theory's on, it would suggest that the quarter before would be a lot higher to what Dynamite's doing.
Like, Rampage numbers are that low that it doesn't really matter what's on before it. The likelihood this is going to be a lot higher than this.
Not remember that Collision, though. It had the NBA. Strickland kicked off the show like 1.3. And by the end, we were doing in the trenches at the end.
But see, that was your opportunity to do something
and he comes
mega.
Out, cuts the boring fuckingest promo you'll ever hear in your life.
See, if you knew you were getting the run-in from the NBA, I'd be like, right, we need to put something so fucking good on Collision that people are going to be talking about it and people are going to be like, oh, I need to stay and watch the rest of this show. Something groundbreaking. A murder or something like that. I don't know what. But do something.
You might need to see something like a murder to honestly spike a rating in wrestling, but the only murders we're seeing is the fucking ratings themselves.
The ratings are getting murdered, the ratings are getting butchered, and well, guys, that's where we're going to end it. Lowest rated Rampage of all time, not good. Lowest rated Key Demo of all time, not good. TNA, well, not TNA, well, TNA is in the mud as well, let's be honest, but AEW in the mud, and I mean, the company will be alright because Tony Khan's got a shitload of money and he can basically keep it going for as long as he wants, but let's say that this was a legit business. Let's say that somebody was trying to make a profit here and is trying to make a successful wrestling company and they don't have the unlimited funds that Tony Khan does. This company would be long gone.
Oh, fucking aye. Would it have made it into the 2020s?
Probably 2020s, like, but not much longer. It probably wouldn't have made it out of COVID, to be honest. But anyway, guys, that's it. We'll catch you in the next one. AEW Rampage. I mean, if you're watching this show, shout out to you. We never watch it. We never talk about it. We never recap it. We never do the ratings because it's so bad. But we thought we had to talk about these ratings because it is the lowest Rampage of all time. And here, how long will this number stick? How long until we're making another video saying that breaking news, Rampage has set a brand new record low?
Next week?
It could be next week, could be the week after.
I tell you what, right? NXT are lucky that they moved from tonight. Could you imagine NXT's rating on election night?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be... I honestly... I know there's a lot of sad bastards out there that would still watch it, but I wouldn't have been surprised if NXT did worse than this tonight if they continued.
I mean, why not put it on and have an election-themed night? I don't know.
Get Trump on. Performance Centre. Yeah, we're close enough to Florida. Wait, is Performance Centre not in Florida? Pretty sure it is. Trump voted there earlier the day. Why not have Trump cast his vote live on NXT? Fucking you want to talk about ratings, sir?
Imagine you had all the stars tonight on NXT. Imagine you had the Republicans and so you had like Foley and Batista on it. And then you had like Taker and Kane. McMahon came back. Imagine it was just 2 hours of NXT, but it was all the top stars just debating and giving you the counts.
How epic would that be, my
friend? Not a single wrestling match, just all the stars, all the legitimate stars in the ring, and you've got the Democrats on one side and the Republicans on the other. I mean, you talk about an NXT worth watching.
Whip it. See that side by side though, you would know it's the right side to vote for.
Aye.
Crippled Foley, fucking malnourished Batista, all the other lefties wrong in there. Kane, Taker, McMahon, Austin, even The Rock's a Trumper these days. Fucking tells you all you need to know.
And that's it, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Till the end. Maybe Jericho could appear, no?
Aye. Jericho loves Trump, eh?
Anyway, that's it. Till next time. Peace.